sit, film.
चार्जर द्या ना, म्हणजे त्याला लावलेलं आहे बंद पडलं. Arti ma'am.
A humble request to all the participants, in charge teachers, to kindly clear the corridors here, the pathway. There's place at the back. Now I request the dance group girls from the back to move to backstage. The dance group girls, please move backstage. As well as the music children to move backstage quickly.
Dear audience, our chief guest for today's function has just arrived. I request all of you to kindly stand at your place and accord her a warm welcome. St. Lawrence High School Marathi, Aurangabad, St. Lawrence High School Jalgaon, and KTMS Waluj. Also, our distinguished judges, the worthy principals and staff of other guest schools participating today, members of the Cambridge staff, and dear students. On behalf of the entire Cambridge family, I welcome each one of you to Cambridge Vista, an inter-school competition that gives us the perfect moment to celebrate our 25th Silver Jubilee celebrations with all of you today. This year marks an important milestone for us and is a testament of a journey that our founders began a quarter of a century back. They envisioned a dream, strived hard to nurture it. Along the way, we all became a part of it. And now, as Cambridge School turns 25 years old, we are excited to share this happiness with all of you today. As the competitions unfold, dear students, remember, you all are already winners in your own way for having the grit to come forth and participate. So let the day be packed with fun and excitement. Let the pristine walls of Cambridge reverberate with your sweet giggles and peals of laughter because we celebrate you all today. Making this day even grander is the dignified presence of a very special and notable person amongst us today. It is my distinct honor to introduce our chief guest for today's function, Justice Sadhna Sanjay Jadhav. Having spent her formative years in Solapur, she graduated in political science from Ferguson College, Pune, and completed her MA in political science from Symbiosis. After LLM from Pune University, she started her practice at the High Court of Bombay Bench at Aurangabad. In the years that followed, her major practice dealt with the criminal side. In January 2012, she was elevated as the additional judge of Bombay High Court. Since August 2018, her ladyship has been nominated as the chairperson of the managing committee for the Pre-Litigation Counseling Center. Apart from her professional duties, her ladyship has also harbored various social obligations. She has taken great initiative in teaching yoga for children at observation homes and Juvenile Justice Board. She has also worked very hard for the reformation and once again welcome our chief guest for today, Justice Sadhna Jadhav. Thank you, Shruti. We are also highly privileged to have amongst us our school chairman, Mr. Collins Albuquerque. Since the inception of our school in 1997, Sir has been our strong foundation, our best critic, and most importantly, the guiding light that has always encouraged us to surge ahead and keep growing stronger. We at Cambridge are forever grateful to him for his unconditional support in all our endeavors. I now request Srinidhi to kindly felicitate our school chairman, Mr. Collins Albuquerque, and welcome him to today's program. Thank you, Srinidhi.
prayer, nor wait to know the word of what thou lovest, and ask no returning. And wheresoever thy pathway leads on earth, there thou shalt find the lamp of divine light burning. Lighting a lamp before a ceremony spreads divine grace. The lamp shows everyone to rise upwards and dispel darkness. To make this opportune and propitious occasion a blessed one, let us invoke the Almighty by lighting the lamp of knowledge. I would now request our highly regarded Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Sadhna Jadhav, respected Chairman, Mr. Collins Albuquerque, and our dear Principal, Mrs. Flavia Albuquerque, to kindly come forward and light the auspicious lamp on this special occasion. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I request the dignitaries to please engage to seats. Prayer is an expansion of total faith in the present power within and around us. When we pray with faith, we express it through our sincere thanks to Him. God knows our needs, limitations, and problems. He fulfills our desire if we call upon Him and acknowledge Him. I now take this pleasant opportunity to request Shabin sir and the school choir to enlighten our minds with a prayer song. for a reverent prayer song.
Dance is grace, dance is beauty, and there is no better way to begin a program than with an elegant fusion of Bharatanatyam and Kathak through a classical welcome dance. of fusion classical dance by our dear students. They deserve a round of applause. Now, I would like to take you to a glimpse of 25 years. Let's take a trip back to the year circa 96. Two individuals together had a dream of starting a school that the city had never experienced before. ICSE then were mere letters and the full form was not known. Our founders, Mr. Collins Albuquerque, along with Mrs. Flavia Albuquerque, beside him were blessed by the Almighty and were led to this piece of land that houses this magnificent building that we stand today in. To their pure grit and determination, they established the first ICSE school in the whole of Marathwada. This, of course, wasn't an easy task and required countless hours of hard work, struggles and sacrifice. This school began with a humble count of just 170 students in the first year of its commencement and has grown multifold since then. Our founders have never looked back, and through their courage and determination, the chairman has given this city the best of education with one of the most beatific campus that one can ever experience, and it is truly something that one must see in order to believe. In order to compile our experiences, I have penned down a poem for you all. Years have passed, students have grown. 25 years ago, the seeds were sown, which have now grown into strong and mighty trees. What started as a small dream has now reached its fruition. This milestone celebrates not just our successes, but also all the struggles we have borne. As one family under this mighty dome, memories exist of the year of 97, and today we celebrate together, all hearts as one. 25 years have gone, but our spirit still keeps rising on and on till the legacy lives on. Cambridgians till the end, be it students, teachers or non-teaching staff. The white walls and hallways will tell you the same story that will play today. In the end, I stand before you all, thanking God for His blessings throughout, with my whole heart filled with delight, as I take you through our journey of 25 years. So, brace yourself and enjoy this ride, depicting our life as Cambridge School, Aurangabad. Thank you for a trip down memory lane through those wonderful and cherished memories that we have witnessed today, courtesy to our teachers, Mrs. Shilpa Bhave and Mr. Vishal Pawar.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful presentation and letting us witness few glimpses of this glorious journey. In a society that worships love, freedom and beauty, dance is sacred. It is a prayer for the future, a remembrance of the past, and a joyful exclamation of thanks for the present. As a nation and as a country, culture is an important part of our upbringing and who we are today. What would be more wonderful than children representing our cherished culture? That's right. Today, our Cambridge dancers have decided to give the audience something to remember for the rest of their lives. Something that will bring smiles to your faces. Please put your hands together for our graceful dancers.
तीन देव और तीन काल का है त्रिशूल अवतार, जन्मदाता, पालन करता और वही करे संहार।
कौन है वो कहाँ से वो आया? चारों दिशाओं में तेज से वो छाया।
उसकी भुजाएं बदले कथाएं, भागीरथ तेरी तरफ शिव जी चले, देख जरा ये विचित्र माया।
magnificent performance. May I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Sadhna Jadhav, to enlighten us with your valuable inputs and guidance for us to follow. I would request our cabinet members to escort our Chief Guest towards the stage.
Good morning to one and all. Don't take it. Good morning to one and all. At the threshold, let us all give a standing ovation to the founders of this school. This standing ovation was for giving Marathwada an institution which would make a mark in history of education. I can see the parents, I've seen the performance of the children and of course the glimpses of the school. I was happy to be invited here as the chief guest to meet so many children, their parents. Just today in the morning, one of the proud parents of the student of this school told me that most of the children of the professionals, especially lawyers, are in this school. And I felt proud since I come from the said profession. What we see these days is the best part of an educational institution is they give so much of exposure to the children, to the outer society, that after 5th standard, the children know which direction they have to choose their career. And that is the most important thing in their life. Because as a parent, we have seen when you ask them first in the first standard, what would you like to become? They say we want to become an astronaut. In the second standard, they would say that we want to become doctors. Third year, it's engineers. So many professions are before them. And the best part is, it's only a school, a good institution, which lets them take a proper decision. It's for them to choose. They are given so many options, and that is the best part of an educational institution. See the vision that the founders of this school had when they came to Aurangabad. Probably they started a small primary school, which I know, I was very much in Aurangabad at that time. And I know that they started a school in the Lakshmi Nirmal building. And see where we have grown. They have seen that the parents could impose faith of the career of their children in the founders of this school. And I am proud to be a part of this school. As a judge, you may all ask, ma'am, what would you like to address on justice about children? Probably that is what most of you want to hear. Let me tell you, a right to education was included as a fundamental right to all the citizens of India only in 2009 by way of introduction of the Right to Education Act. The best part of this amendment was that not only the children got a right to education, but the part of discrimination in schools was totally eliminated. seats are specially reserved for the underprivileged. And there, the line of discrimination is erased. And therefore, we should thank the framers of the Constitution for giving us the Right to Education Act in 2009. In the formative years itself, it is necessary for children also to know what is justice. And I would give a small example. I met a renowned teacher a few days ago, and she asked me, how would you explain justice to children, being a judge? So the counter question put by me was, how would you teach the children what is justice? And what she told me was this, that a young teacher, on the first day of the school, she went to the class. A boy was sitting on the first bench. She asked him, what is your name? He said, my name is Kiran. She said, okay, get out of the class. I don't want to see your face. Just get out. The poor boy, without even asking the reason for the said punishment, just walked out of the class with his head hung in shame. Naturally, the other children were scared of the teacher and they wouldn't open their mouth. She saw the spell of silence, and after some time, she asked the children in the class what I did, whether it was right or wrong. There was no answer. After some time, she again repeated the question, was I right in sending the boy out of the class? There was no answer. She changed the question and she asked, how many of you know Kiran in this class? All the boys and girls stood up in the class. She said, how is that boy? It was only a shy girl who stood up, and she told the teacher, he is very intelligent, he is very hardworking. She said, all right, any more opinions? The other boy stood up and said, he is very good at studies, he is very good in cultural programs, he participates in all these programs. She asked the students, at last the answer is coming from you. Let me ask you, why did you all maintain silence when I drove him out of the class? He is your friend. Today it was him. Tomorrow it could be any one of you. You should first have the courage to ask, what was my mistake that I was driven out of the class? And if he is driven out of the class, it was the duty of all of you to stand by him, because I didn't know the boy. It was you who knew the boy, and it was for you to stand up for him. Therefore, this is how she taught the children what is rights and what is justice. Justice for one could be justice for all. And it is necessary that the children in the formative days itself are taught not only of their rights, but of their duties. Not only towards their family and school, but the duties towards the society. And this is what I expect from the management of the school also, that they should tell the children not only to pursue their career and be successful in life, just to earn money for themselves and for them, but the basic thing is they should be good human beings, and that is what a school has to teach. And we are aware that probably this is the fate imposed by the parents, that their wards are studying in this school. And that is why at the beginning of the program, at the beginning of my speech, I said, let us give a standing ovation to one and all. I'm glad that I've been invited here as a chief guest to meet the parents, to meet the founders, and of course the children. So I hope that all the children not only stand for themselves, but for the society and for justice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring story on the importance of justice, your kind words and well wishes. There is truly no one better to turn to share with us the success story that we stand in today, that is Cambridge School. So, I call upon our founder and leader who has shouldered this responsibility since our advent, our dear principal, Flavia Albuquerque.
A very good morning to one and all here. It's absolute delight and pleasure to have amongst us our chief guest, Honorable Justice Sadhana Jadhav, our chairman Mr. Collins Albuquerque, the heads of all our sister concerned schools and the staff, the students, the teachers of all the participating schools, supervisors, staff and students of our own school, a very warm welcome to all. I, on behalf of the chairman, Flavia Albuquerque, the principal of Cambridge School, deem it my distinct honor and high privilege to welcome on this 25th anniversary event, the Cambridge Vista, to celebrate an important milestone in Cambridge history. I would like to thank our dear chief guest who has taken out her precious time to be a part of our celebration and for gracing us with her presence. Thank you, ma'am. It's a year of joy and happiness, a year to relive all the memories that have etched mark in the hearts and minds of every Cambridgian. A stone laid in 1997 is now a magnificent white lady with manicured gardens that provide scenic beauty in Aurangabad. Imparting education and shaping lives is the motive with which this institute was established. And now that we have completed 2.5 decades, it's with pride that I stand here saying we have been successful in sending out our students who have created an impact to continue to hold high posts in different fields, both nationally and internationally. Like everything in life, the beginning was of struggles and hardships. The only thing that continued amidst the barriers is the persistent efforts to bring out the best in our students and to guide them to become the best version of themselves. And these baby steps have now become an imprint in the city of Aurangabad, with the structure standing tall, no less than a monument. And word ICSE was just a term and the meaning was unknown to people in Marathwada. We gathered courage and stood firm in starting the first ICSE school in this Marathwada region. The determination and perseverance makes Cambridge a well-known school today. We both take this opportunity to thank each and every one who in big and small ways have been a support in this endeavor to us to brighten and lighten households in Aurangabad to the light that is spread through education. We wanted this 25th anniversary to be special and the one that forever. Together to share our joy and happiness. That's how we are here to witness and participate in the inter-school competition Cambridge Vista 2022. Let's live this celebration and be a part of this jubilee year at Cambridge with pomp and joy. Enjoy every moment that you are here today and witness all that Cambridge can offer you today. I would like to conclude on behalf of the chairman by wishing all the participants the very best. Innovation, newness flow in and around us through all the various competitions that we have. We have our chairman here on the stage who would like to share his views.
Not to share any views, just to conclude. कुछ इस तरह से खुदा ने हमें बुलंद किया, कुछ इस तरह से खुदा ने हमें बुलंद किया, हम थक गए तो हवा ने हमें बुलंद किया, हमारी मजाल की हम आसमान को छू लेते, न जाने किन की दुआओं ने हमें बुलंद किया।
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and wishes with us, dear sir and dear ma'am. Now, I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem. Please be seated.
The schools participating in the events will be just guided in next 2 minutes.
participants of Bards of Aurangabad are requested to stay back here, and all those involved in the morning offstage events are requested to move towards the designated venues. The participants of the morning session of onstage events are requested to move towards the venues as guided by the mentors and students in charge. I request Cambridge teachers in charge to please guide the participants accordingly. Thank you.
I request all the teachers and students to settle down and teams to gather at the backstage. Team number 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 and 13 for the competition. Backstage towards the right hand side.
morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to stand here and welcome you all to Cambridge Vista 2022, hosted by our school on the occasion of its 25th Silver Jubilee. Today, on behalf of the entire Cambridge family, I, Elizabeth Charles, welcome you all. Likewise, I would like to thank you all for accepting our invitation and participating enthusiastically in the event. Moving further, let me introduce you all with our first event, Bards of Aurangabad. This event is organized for the students of grade 1 and 2, where the students will be reciting a poem. Here are the rules and regulations that is to be followed. Theme, poem of your choice. Time limit for the poem is maximum 4 minutes. Our timekeeper, ready sir, will give us a warning bell 30 seconds prior to the given time limit. And the bell will ring again at the end of 4 minutes. There will be negative marking for time exceeding. Number of participants, maximum 15. Dress code, school uniform. No scores for props and backdrops will be given. Only actions allowed. Thank you everyone. I now hand over the mic to Apuba ma'am.
A very good morning to all of you present here. It is my pleasant duty today to introduce our esteemed judges for the Bards of Aurangabad competition. We have with us Mrs. Parvinder Gaurpirti, whose experience in the field of education spans more than 3 decades. Being an army officer's wife, she has worked in many illustrious schools in North India, wherever sir was posted before they came to Aurangabad in 2001. At present, ma'am is the principal of the MGM School, Padegaon, a school she has started and nurtured as the founder principal since 2017. On behalf of Cambridge family, I welcome you, ma'am. I now request Charya Kastival to kindly come forward and felicitate with me, ma'am. Thank you, Charya. Also a judge for today's competition is Dr. Varsha Vaidya, a renowned and respected medical professional of Aurangabad. Her academic achievements prove her quest for excellence throughout her life. She bagged the top rank in MBBS from the MGM Medical College in the year 2000 and did her MD in Pediatrics from the Government Medical College, Aurangabad in 2004. Ma'am also did her 2 fellowship programs in Pediatrics Neurology from Bhai Wadia Hospital, Mumbai and the Sibilance Children's Hospital, South Korea. Dr. Vaidya has worked at many prestigious hospitals since 2001 in various capacities till today. Ma'am is currently working as a consultant pediatric neurologist at Cape Town Children's Super Specialty Hospital, Dharkela. I wholeheartedly welcome you, ma'am, and request Vedant Vyas to kindly come forward and felicitate Dr. Vaidya. We will now begin with today's competition. Dear participants, all of you must have received your registration numbers. So kindly pay attention as I announce the numbers of each team. All the best to each and everyone. I now call upon Team 1 to come on stage for their performance.
The judging criteria is as follows. Selection of the poem, 10 marks. Synchronization, 10 marks. Diction, 10 marks. Overall presentation, 10 marks. So total 40 marks. Judges, kindly take a note. It's there on your sheet. Thank you.
Your time starts now.
Crocodiles today by Sharon Silverstein. Oh, the crocodile went to the dentist and sat down in the chair. And the dentist said, "Now tell me, sir, why does it hurt and where?" And the crocodile said, "I'll tell you the truth. I have a terrible ache in my tooth." As he opened his jaw so wide, and the dentist, he climbed right inside. And the dentist laughed. "Oh, isn't this fun?" And as he pulled out his teeth, one by one, and the crocodile cried, "You are hurting me so. Please put down your fire and let me go." But the dentist just laughed with a ho, ho, ho. And he said, "I still have 12 to go." Oops, that's the wrong one. I confess. But what's one crocodile's tooth? More or less. Then suddenly, the jaws went snap. And the dentist was on the right of the map. And when he only guessed, north or south, or east or west, holding a dress. But what's one dentist? Thank you.
Thank you, children, for your wonderful performance. I now call upon team number 2 for their performance.
Oh
starts now.
Good morning to all my lovely audience. Let me give you a brief introduction about it. The poet suggests that he wants to make the world a home for every community and religion, where there is no discrimination or hatred. People can live in peace and harmony. So here we begin. Peace, a dark hand touching a light hand, a young face looking into an old, all people working together for a world to be told, for a world to be told. A stranger and stranger together, a foe and a foe are now friends, all people helping each other, making picnics sweet ends, making picnics sweet ends. A heart understanding another, a soul reaching out to a soul, all people feeding their elders, all people feeding their elders with plate, fork, spoon and bowl. A rich man helping a poor man, a convict dancing with a child. All people put aside their differences and share a hope, hope that is high. A shout comes out from the open like a footstep falling on sand. All people together proclaim, now there is peace in this land. Now there is peace in this land. Give me a heart of poverty, able to love and open up and give myself to others. Give me a heart of patience, able to love and live in hope. Give me a heart of peacefulness, able to love and sow peace in the world. Give me a heart of justice, able to love and measure myself by the standard of justice. In my prayer, I wish you wealth of peace to make beautiful our tomorrow, where human beings can live in love and peace. Where human beings can live in love and peace. Thank you.
That was indeed a very wonderful performance. I now call upon team number 3 for their performance. Your time starts now.
Mr. Nobody, I know a funny little man as quick as a mouse, who does the mischief that is done everybody's house. There's no one ever seen his face, and yet we all agree that every place we Because of this, you see, we need the oiling to be done by Mr. Nobody. He who always tears our books and leaves a jar. He pulls the button from a shirt and scatters people far. That window will always quit. Because of this, you see, we need the oiling to be done by Mr. Nobody. He puts the lamp on the fire so candles cannot boil. He has the feet that bring the burn and all the carpet soils. The papers always are misled. Who has he? There's no one concerned about but Mr. Nobody. He puts the lamp on the fire so candles cannot boil. He has the feet that bring the burn and all the carpet soil. The papers always are misled. Who had them last but he? There's no one concerned about but Mr. Nobody. The finger marks upon the road by none of us are made. We never leave the blanket closed to let the curtains fade. There's no one equal spirit, and no one will be. No, I'm not a mongoose. I'm not a mongoose. Said no one who Mr. Nobody. And thank you.
Let's have a big round of applause for all the participants. I call the next team, team number 6, on stage for their performance. Okay, your time starts now.
It's easy to find when everything is right, and you're mad with the thrill and the glory. It's easy to share very period and value in the peace and the glory. It's the difference
children. Our next team is team number 7.
Good morning, everyone. The name of the poem is We Are Going on a Bear Hunt by Michael Rosen. 1, 2, 3, start. Chook, chook, chook. Chook, chook. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What's a big name? We are not scared. Oh! Run! No, maybe run. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no! We want to go through it. Swishy, 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 swishy.
are not going on a bear hunt again.
Thank you.
Applause for the participants, please. Thank you. I now call upon our next team, team number 8. Your time starts now.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to recite the poem Towards Independence, written by Shiza Sheikh. In this poem, the poetess has expressed a story of a soldier, his people, and their struggle towards independence. Towards independence, the way the war on, but he still felt cold, waiting on the horseback as the sun glittered gold. Unrest and chaos, the city upholding, for better or for worse, the rebellion unfolded. The hours went mercilessly ticking away, bringing oppressors confusion and dismay. The innocent had seen quite enough. Constant suffering had made them tough. Today was the day they would all remember, as they persevered for their right through blood, through effort. He was one of the many who had seen the hate, the pride, the anger, the turbulence had been their fate. But he would not falter as everything was at stake. To break the shackles of fear, he would do whatever it would take. To honor, to light, to right, to defend, they would all fight to the last day. Towards independence. Thank you.
A huge round of applause. Our next team is team number 10. Your time starts now.
Good morning to one and all present here. In 1854, during the Crimean War, British cavalry was wrongly ordered to charge on the withdrawing Russian forces. All the 600 soldiers of the Light Brigade died in this fierce attack. A tribute to their obedience of order and valor to fight is best written by the poet Lord Tennyson. So here goes the poem, Charge of the Light Brigade. Happily, happily, happily conquered, all in the valley of death, rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death, rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade. Was there a mistake? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. Yes, not to make reply. Yes, not to reason why. Yes, but to do what? Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon in front of them. Volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell. Boldly they roared and fled. Into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell, roared the 600. Flashed all their sabers bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabering the gunners there. Charging an army while all the world wondered, plunged in the battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian, reeled from the saber stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon behind them. Volleyed and thundered, stormed back with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came to the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made. All the world wondered. Honor the charge they made. Honor the Light Brigade. Noble 600. Thank you.
Thank you, kids. Our next team is team number 11. Your time starts now.
I'm an old lady by John Nellie Baxter. When I'm an old lady, I live with each day and bring so much of happiness, just as they did. I want to pay back all the joy they provided, returning each. Oh, they'll be so excited. which soothes and comforts the reader. The poem expresses the feelings of a mother who tries to comfort her baby to fall asleep. The mother also pleads the west winds to bring back his father soon. At the end of the poem, she soothes her own thoughts and emotions in calmness. A lesson to all: remain calm in every situation because peace equals power. Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the west and sea. Low, low, deep and low, wind of the west and sea. Over the rolling waters go, come from the rising moon and glow. Blow him again to me. While my little one, while my pretty one, while my little one, while my pretty one, sleep, sleep and rest, sleep and rest. Father will come to thee soon. Rest, rest on mother's breast. Father will come to thee soon. Father will come to his baby in the nest. Silver sails all out of the west, under the silver moon. Sleep, my little one, sleep, my pretty one, sleep, my little one, sleep, my pretty one, sleep. Thank you.
Wow, it was indeed a lovely performance. Now I call upon team number 13 to come on stage for their performance.
Thank you, children. I now hand over the mic to Humaira ma'am to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I deem it a great honor and Good morning, everyone. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this event happen. Firstly, I start by thanking and giving glory to the Almighty God for all His uncountable blessings. I would like to thank our esteemed judges, Mrs. Parminder Vriti Kaur and Dr. Varsha Vaidya, who spared their valuable time from their busy schedule to grace the occasion. I am immensely thankful to our respected chairman, principal, our supervisors and staff for their enormous cooperation in making this event a grand success. Our sincere gratitude to all the schools present here for accepting our invitation and participating enthusiastically in this event. Finally, I would like to thank our budding rock stars who made this event joyful with their impressive performance. On behalf of the entire Cambridge family, I thank you all who made this event a memorable one. Thank you. I request the judges to kindly compile the results, and I request the participants and the teachers to wait for 10 minutes for the results to be announced. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. No negative marking will show you, ma'am. We had he's telling. He's informing.
I request the judges to kindly share their views and also declare the results.
Okay, now it is exact 12, so let me call it noon time. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. It is such a delight for me to be back here on this podium, on this mic after 5 years. it's mixed feelings. There's so much of pride in what we saw today. Cambridge is Cambridge. There is no place like Cambridge. Let me tell you all will realize this once you leave Cambridge. Even today, after 5 years, I think there is not a day, not an hour, not a breath I would have taken without Cambridge. That is Cambridge. It is such a pleasure to be here. I was so glad when ma'am said we want to have you here as a judge for the recitation competition. I'll just share something with you all. When this is about, I think, 13 to 14 to 15 years back, we were also going like this to other schools for recitation competitions. And we had a PTM where, one little girl, Palmi Ghosh, if I'm sure the teachers would be remembering her. When she passed by my class, she told her parents, "This is our recitation teacher." So that is how I was addressed as in the Cambridge school. And it was such a pleasure to hear all the little ones recite their poems on the stage. A huge round of applause for all the teachers who've put in their very best to bring the children on stage. And I'm sure everyone the heart is beating to hear the results. Everyone gave a wonderful performance, but always there is a first, there is a second, and there is a third. Today it was really difficult for me to judge the poem recitation competition. So I have the results with me. I will start from the third place. At the third place, we have team number 8 and team number 11. A huge round of applause.
Teachers, kindly note the prize distribution takes place at 3:45. I don't mind students coming up for a picture. The prizes will be distributed at 3:45 program. Thank you.
A huge round of applause for them. Thank you, children. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Okay. At the second place, we have number 2. Okay. The first position for the poem recitation is backed by number 10. Many, many congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
Good noon, everyone. Respected teachers, principal ma'am, and chairman sir, and all the students. After hearing such a wonderful results, which was really impartial by both of judges, I feel, and it was really extraordinary exhibition of the talents by all the children. It was really difficult to choose who is the first and second, but it was a competition, so we have to select one from the all. I'm witnessing the extraordinarily distinguished culture of talents and the humbleness and the enthusiasm in this school of Cambridge. So I congratulate the entire team of the Cambridge school to have such competitions, which is really important for the outgoing personalities of these kids. So I'm expecting many more and congratulating the entire team again. Thank you.